with another Weebaholic podcast. Let's get it. Let's go. Back to back, man. I tell y'all, when we had them Thursday between Tuesday breaks, it feels like forever. But we are back with another episode. Before we get into this episode, to our topic, as I always say, go like, comment, and subscribe. Turn notifications so you can get notified for all podcasts and our episodes of anything different we do. Go follow our Instagram at anime_again_show. We are growing, where we post polls, clips of the episodes, where if you want to DM for collabs, that's there. For any type of collabs, come on the podcast, we come on yours, shirts, merch, any type of thing. Go follow anime_again_show. Go follow me at ChrisUpNext_23. That's my main, where, just go follow it. Tell them your stuff.
Like, support, and follow me on Facebook and Instagram at eyes.of_the.lens. To be honest, it'd probably just be, at this point, it'd probably just be better to follow my Instagram. I'm really bad at keeping up with my Facebook account, but I'll do better.
Your Facebook. And she did take some new pics. I don't know when he's going to upload those, but y'all can go check those out.
I might, but they really might just be on, like, the people I did it for. I might post some, but, like, they haven't told me which pictures yet, so.
Okay. So, well, today, for episode 21, I think, I don't even remember the numbers, we're going to talk about animes that are underwhelming. Not everything, underwhelming, guys, before we get into the topic, doesn't mean we think they were bad, we think they suck. It wasn't what we thought it was, and it probably could have been a little better. Because honestly, if we thought it was bad, I probably would have said animes we thought were bad, and most likely it would be hard for us because we would have to go look for the stuff we don't enjoy, which is something that I don't think I go do personally. So today's episode, we're gonna have 4 animes and/or arcs that were really underwhelming for us and really just said, "Aw." So, go first. You know how you do.
I'm gonna start off with anime I really do enjoy it, and I really did enjoy it. It was one of those animes that I just watched because I got interested because I was looking for some kind of anime that was long, and I just binge for a good while. And that was Fairy Tail. I really enjoyed Fairy Tail. I think the first few seasons it was slow, but it was interesting. It was nice. It was like one of your cliche animes that revolve around friendship and stuff like that. So like I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed the characters. I love Natsu. I love Zero. Zero's like pretty cool concept that I thought of, and Natsu's background was pretty interesting in a way. Natsu and Zero, but I watched all the way up to the end, like the last arc, the war arc, pretty much. I don't know the complete title of that arc, but it's the arc where they have the war with Zero and his group of followers. I did not like that arc. That's actually, I'm not gonna lie, I actually have not finished Fairy Tail because that arc kind of just got boring. Well, not really boring, but more like I just got uninterested in that arc. That arc was just, it was. I loved hearing about the past and how this came to be and how that came to be, but some of it didn't make sense. Like certain scenarios or certain things in the past that happened didn't really compute and in my head, really. I mean,
I'm not speaking on it because I didn't get to that far, so that's why I'm just letting you have the whole floor.
But like, if I'm trying to remember correctly, because I'm trying to figure out what really confused me. I think it was I think it was either with Gray or Natsu. Because at one point in the war, they were trying to kill each other. If you don't mind me saying.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pick it back up.
Yeah, so like Natsu and Gray were trying to kill each other because Gray's whole point of joining Fairy Tail and all that stuff was to kill E and D. And they figured out Natsu was E and D, so that was like I kind of thought that was stupid in a way, because like I think that part's kind of stupid because like even though their friendship is weird, but they have the friendship of like rivalry. They can get along well. It's just they're kind of at odds most of the time. It's like a good kind of at odds. So
I get
like
you.
at that moment in time, I just think it was kind of dumb. Like I get that your path was to destroy E and D, but at this point in time, like you're in a war against Zero, who almost none of you guys can defeat alone, besides E and D. And like I thought it was just crazy stupid that he was gonna actually try to kill Natsu right in there. It probably would have happened if I forgot who interfered. I think it was Urza who interfered, or Lucy, or something like that. I think I remember that correct because I know at one point Natsu does lose control, but I don't think that's the part where he actually ends up fighting Gray though. But I didn't like that part. I was a little I'm a little confused about Mavis. Maybe if I continue watching it some more, I probably understand. But I think some people I think said that the part on Mavis, like her background and her story and stuff, was probably a little. Well, what I've known so far, her story is kind of. Eh. It's like what's the last thing you remember seeing?
Tournament. Tournament,
Okay.
but I got bored. All the tournament arcs kind of they kind of have the same little structure, so I got like kind of bored. I was just like, you know what, this isn't for me. I'm not gonna bash it, say it's a 5, but like, because I'm nowhere near like where I should be. Like, I'm nowhere near a point where I could judge it the whole series. So I was like, I'm not gonna bash it. I'm just gonna say, just something I can't finish or keep going with.
Yeah, I really enjoy the show. I think the show's overall good. The tournament arc, it was all right. The only really thing I liked about the tournament arc was Gajil and Natsu versus
Oh my gosh, that was an epic fight.
yeah, that's all I was there for. I was all for that. That's the only reason why I even rewatched the tournament arc just for that. but Well, yeah, I really do enjoy Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail is, in my opinion, is a good show. It just kind of felt it kind of just lost its touch near the war arc. I could say, in a way, I really don't know how to explain it, but I, just from saying, just from me saying that one part I didn't like in the war, some of the plot currently that's being revealed is kind of just what.
Every anime should just follow One Piece war arc style. So now I'm playing.
It
But
was
all right.
interesting because that arc is called. I don't know. It took me a while, but that arc is pretty much called the Battle of the Best, which was interesting.
And Pale down. So, all right, what's your
but
next one? If you're done, my bad. If you were done.
oh yeah, I'm done with the Fairy Tale. And next, I'm gonna go on with Tower of God.
Oh
I know
God.
we mentioned Crunchyroll originals and what they did
Stuffy.
to the
Webtoon.
webtoons. I mean, God. I mean, Chris might disagree here, but I think God of High School is all right. It's just I think I just haven't watched this beginning part is because like I know for a fact it's kind of slow and kind of boring. So I'm kind of just waiting for it to and then
Well, you'll see why I disagree.
yeah, I think you'll probably explain it more because I just thought about it too, so I might agree with you later on. But back to Tower of God. I don't think Tower of God as a show is missing any key points. Um, since I'm completely caught up with the actual webtoon of Tower of God, so there's no way I actually hate the show or hate the plot line or any of the characters besides Rachel. But
Rachel for the streets.
Big facts. Oh my gosh. Yo, I'm not even gonna get into that.
Get into it. Get into it.
Because I was about to say, when I first reading it made me feel so much different. You just hate her for passion. And down the road, you're just gonna hate her even more because she becomes worse.
I mean, you could tell me what you, if by examples by that, because I'm not gonna read it or watch it. So,
Well, if I remember, so the first example, like when he pretty much sacrificed everything for her, like at the crown game
oh
or
yeah,
whatever.
oh my god.
Yeah, and she just because literally his reason for coming to the tower was just to be with her because that's the only person he knew in his life.
Oh yeah, he did. Like I said, I
Yes,
only watched like the first 5 episodes. Then I just said no.
yeah, and plus, well, you said you're not gonna read it, so I might as well just say it. Plus, like later on in the story, you learn that he's actually like the son of like people like of rebels that went against the king of the whole tower.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they used to be friends with him, but he turned like kind of kind of switch sides when he got so much power. But later on it's absolutely amazing. It's really amazing. The story, the plot, the fights, the
Wait, have you watched the anime?
I have. I'm right now. I'm talking about the webtoon. Like
I
it's
know, I know.
amazing. So like
I'm just saying that. Have you watched it? That's all I'm saying.
I watched it. I watched a couple episodes, but like I, like I was saying, I couldn't continue watching it because like in the beginning, I watched it just because I was very excited and happy for that webtoon to finally have a show. I was really that's why I watched it in the beginning. But like the way it's handled and taken care of or animated, just like I feel like for a 2019 show, was it early
20,
or was it
2020, 2020,
2020? Yeah, yeah. I'm slow. Okay, so so 2020 early 2020 show. I didn't think like the animation. I mean, yeah, it's different. Yeah, it's different. I'm fine with it being different from like the most 2020 animes, but like I felt like it didn't suit that show, especially for the action and what's going to happen later on. I mean, the art style is not bad. I'm not clowning the animation. I'm not really saying like its current art style is like really bad. It's just like I just don't think it fits the show whatsoever. It's like it's like a painting.
yeah,
Like the animation looks like it's been painted.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
not.
It's been painted by high schoolers. I'm not gonna like sugarcoat it. It's not good animation. But I don't care about that. Like I was talking to a friend earlier about
Yeah.
he was talking about how Barto's not that bad. The show. I heard the manga's pretty good. He was saying Barto's not that bad. Like, look how great the animation is. I said, dude, it's 2020. Like, of course, all these animes are coming up. Animation are gonna be really, really good. It's not about that. It's
Yeah.
also about story with draw you in. Because I can go back and watch Yu Yu Hakusho, whose animation is like trash compared to what we have now. But I'm gonna enjoy that more than I'm gonna enjoy something like Barto. It's not
That
about.
is definitely true.
It's not about animation. But that does matter. That does matter. Like it doesn't. It can't look absolutely pixelated if it's a 2020 show
Yeah,
because you have
that's.
no right. You have no right to be
I mean, yeah,
pixelated.
I agree. It's just like, I mean, I'm like, well, I'm not really trying to say it's bad, but like in my opinion, I don't think it's
It's
bad,
different. It's
but I
different
don't
than
think
what you would do.
it's
It's different
huh?
than what you think. It's different than what you think they should have done.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's very different from what I think I should have done. That's why I was saying like I don't think it fits like the anime and what's going to happen later on. I don't think it's going to fill in like the
That
beauty
will
of the
that
scenes. Like
that will work. That will work like on the slice of life anime. I think.
it definitely would. That's what I'm saying. Like it's I don't think that art style fits Tower of God because like Tower of God can be emotional and stuff like that, but like I really don't think for an action packed show would need that kind of art style. That's just my opinion. I mean, it's not like I'm not. am I according with along with that, it's not bad, but it just doesn't fit. Um, my
What's your
next
next one?
one, I watched half of an episode of it, the first episode.
That's how you know it's bad because will give it a whole season before he'll drop it.
It was GB.
GB. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, yeah. It's like it's
I watched 3 episodes and I dropped it.
yeah.
So,
I read a lot and watch a lot of shows, and I realize like currently there's a lot of shows dealing with like going in the future, going in the past, going to another world.
Isekai.
Yeah,
Isekai is probably like the second highest shonen, highest anime genre behind shonen, I think.
yeah. I've been seeing that a lot lately. It's been happening a lot.
And
At
I don't
first,
like it. I don't like it. I don't like it
I
because it's
like
getting the same. It's getting all the same. It's getting all this.
some of them are good. Some of them are good. Some of them are really good. But like the start of some of them are just too exact. You can compare them. You can compare some, but like there's still factors in those shows that could make it better. Cause like that one time I got reincarnated by slime, that's kind of what got
Um,
me into the whole genre of like the world swapping and stuff like that, or being reincarnated into something else. That, and I
that was
really
cool.
enjoyed that show.
Yeah, I did too. Season
Yeah,
two
so
is
like
coming out. Season 2 in January.
big facts. So like shows like that, I can get behind them, but it's just like there's a certain way you have to deliver those kind of shows
Mm-hmm.
to make them different from all the others.
Yeah.
Because there's too many of them, and if you can't hit it home at the like reading the description of that show, GBA,
Mm-hmm.
reading the description sounded amazing. I was super interested.
Yeah,
That's the whole
they're
reason
going to
why.
they're going to the year 2030. It's probably like apocalypse or
Yeah,
something like that.
samurais and stuff, and like historical figures or something coming to 20 and in the future to fight demons or some kind of virus or something. I thought that was interesting. That sounded pretty cool. But the way it
Yeah,
was delivered to me, like you said, I do give shows a long time to hit.
yeah. So
So
you dropped out the first episode. It had to be like something you were just like.
yeah, it's just that me and my brother we were watching it because we thought it was sounding interesting, but like I don't know if it was just we were getting tired. I don't think it was getting tired because I hopped on the game and was having fun after I, I stopped that episode. But I think it it was just boring. Like the way it was delivered was it started off nice. It was like okay, interesting, and like it just when they finally like transferred into the future, it just looked lame. It wasn't what I expected from the description. It it kind of made me disappointed in a way, and it was just like because like the whole time we like up until that point, me and my brother just started being on our phones while we was watching it. It was like, oh, let's
Yeah,
continue this another day. We
yeah.
never did.
If you I'm watching anime and I'm on my phone, yeah, you done lost me. You done lost me. If I get my phone and I pick it up, and it's not like me just texting one person putting it down or a few people putting it down. You done lost me because that means it's boring. Because when I watch anime, I give it all my attention.
Yeah, I mean, the only time I may get on my phone during anime is probably during like the opening, unless if it's a really good opening and I want to listen to it.
Yeah, I feel you. Or good. Sometimes my outros be good too. We need to do an episode on that.
On
Best
what?
best anime openings. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
oh yeah.
Yeah. So, anything else you gotta say about Jibit?
No, because like I haven't really watched it, but like from what I have, I mean, I guess I could have gave it some more time. I mean, if anyone watching actually, if anyone who's watching this video watches that show and you think it's all right, maybe I'll give it another try. I
Y'all
mean,
call me. I'm gonna post this clip on the Anime Again show, and I'm gonna see what anybody watched it and see if somebody seen it. Well, I'll let you know.
yeah,
They'll probably tell you how crazy and how much of a stupid fan you are. You know how them fan bases get when they get attached.
uh,
And for your final one, what you got? What you got?
for my final one, what was? One sec, I'm checking my phone because I wrote it down in my phone.
Look at you getting a little more professional, episode by episode.
Oh, Burn the Witch.
Oh my god, we watched that. We watched like half an episode together when you came up.
Yeah, but once we got back here, like once we got back home, it took it off of premium. So my brother was watching it. I watched a few with him.
I didn't get hooked, bro. I I I just didn't like it.
It sounds interesting. I might give it more of a try. But at this moment, I think for me it's underwhelming because like it's probably not my cup of tea, or it's just like
Maybe it's just not something you like.
it probably might be, but usually I'm into like sci-fi, magic, and all that stuff. So like,
when we
but
watched
Burn
it,
the
have
but from the stuff I did watch with my brother, you know for a fact the two characters, I forgot their name, but like it's one of those animes where they can automatically go to a different world. They can like so like the first episode, remember it started off with a girl
yeah.
running from like photographers and stuff. She go down an alleyway, she does
Mhm.
something, and she's in
That's it.
another world.
Yeah, we watched we watched I think either 3/4 of the episode or the whole thing. I remember it, but we had just got done watching Jujutsu Kaisen, so we probably were just on the high trend. But I personally
Probably.
didn't. I thought it could have been interesting. I just didn't really like go back and watch. Maybe that's on me. I need to go back and watch it, but I didn't really
Yeah, I
vibe with
might
it.
go back and try to give it more of a try, but like
Is it do you know if it's a Crunchyroll original or if it's
it's not a Crunchyroll original. Wait, let me check
okay?
real quick because I got Crunchyroll put up.
Yeah, you finally logged in my stuff. I saw you. Were you watching that new show? It was called something a million.
Yeah, I'm on a million lives. That's kind of good actually.
It looks really. Is it new?
Yeah, it's only 4 episodes out.
I'm gonna check it out after. I'm probably gonna check it out tonight after while I'm editing, doing whatever.
Yeah, I just realized this Burn the Witch only has 3 episodes.
Yeah, I had 3 episodes.
Huh.
I need to watch No Bus. I still watch episode 2 and 3.
Oh yeah, watch
So
watch that because I watched 2 and 3 today. But I might give Burn the Witch more of a try. From what my brother was saying, because I don't know what episode he was on, but when I walked in, he was watching it. He was talking. This one dude, I don't know. He looked pretty cool. He had like a weird skull mask. It was like
mm-hmm.
it was pretty much like a mask we'd be wearing. Well, during this whole Corona right now, but like but like it was interesting because when he put it on, like it would actually move with his lips and stuff. And I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. And then from what I know, it's there's magic, but like the magic they use is not like from the fingertips. They like tame dragons and stuff. Wait,
how to train your dragon the anime.
pretty much because they tame dragons and stuff, and they're like there's like different types of dragons and it's kind of weird because like the dragons, some of the dragons you could pretty much just see them as like broomsticks or something. In a way, they're like companions, but at the same time, some kind of travel. I haven't in my, I haven't watched it long enough to really know if there's a. I know there's a strong. I know there's a dragon that they, I I was there for a good bit. There is a dragon they fight. I don't know much. No, no, not much about it, but there's a dragon they do fight, and it blows up like half the city just from it. Just from it, like particles, just from like little particles, like dust that comes off of it.
That's pretty epic.
Yeah, and I was like, huh, maybe I should give it a try. Like, but like, I might go back and watch it. Maybe it won't be. Maybe I'll get more interested in it. But at this moment, I'm kind of not that interested to watch it. There's no real drive besides like what I from the little bit I did see.
All right. I like you. These are all good shows, or
Yeah,
not. These are all shows that I'm actually familiar with. Same we talked about before.
yeah, yeah.
So I'm gonna go down my list. It's not really order. There's no order for mine. I know I'm the big ordering king out of me and she, but this one is not really no order. I'm just gonna. Okay, my first one. A guy to high school. See, I think this anime just had a lot of hype. I remember I was at my grandma's house. I was gonna check it out because when it came out, I think in June, either late June,
Mhm.
and I saw it all on Crunchyroll, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give it a chance. And then it's just like, yeah, the animation was cool, the art style was cool. Like I was just like, it's really cool, but it was just like, it was under. I didn't really feel like I love action, of course, as anybody, but at this point of an anime fan I am, I need something else that's gonna pull me in. And I didn't feel like it did anything for me to pull me in besides the action.
Uh,
So okay,
let
you
me
say?
let me tell you something that's funny. It took me a while to notice, but like the very first episode, right?
Mm-hmm.
That I noticed like they skipped certain parts of the actual webtoon.
It did. I mean, I didn't read the
Yes.
webtoon, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, okay, so like the very first episode, you know how Mori Jin's on his bike riding
Yeah,
to school, right? And he's talking about fighting this blonde hair dude. You
yeah.
have no clue who that is, right?
Nope, nope. Maybe we
What's
learn later
funny
on.
in the webtoon, the very first episode, it's him going to school. It's him fighting fighting some like a group of teenagers. Then after he gets done with that fight, the blonde haired guy appears, inviting him to this tournament, and then Morgan is like, "Are you strong?" And he starts fighting him.
That sounds so way better first episode than you just jumping
E-
right into a tournament.
exactly. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
and then I watched till the middle season one, maybe like episode, I don't remember how many, maybe like 4 or 5 episodes, and it just was
Yeah,
the pacing was really too fast for me. It was too fast. Like I feel like no connection. Like the problem with having you have to find a perfect balance. You can't have a show that's too slow paced because then they're gonna be like, dang, you're just dragging it out, and then you're gonna have people that are gonna try to skip episodes or wait. Your viewership's gonna go down because they'll be like, you know what, I'm just gonna wait until it gets really good, then come back. But you can't have an anime that's too fast paced that you can't grow a sense of attachment with your fan base to these characters because
yeah.
I can't remember none of their names. Not even the main character. I don't remember his name.
That's the crazy part because like the first part in the webtoon is literally you getting to know them, and all of them are getting invited. All the people, it shows everyone like the main three. It
Mm-hmm.
shows them personally getting invited and stuff like that,
That's
and you get
that's
to
cool.
know a little about their personality and what they're trying to do. And then like in Dwight's case, you learn more about his secret past, about like his friend dying and stuff like that. But like there's I don't know. I think they're just really headed into the action because God of High School is a heavily action based, but like there's still moments where there's like where the point where I'm at, politics are included sometimes
I
and
mean,
stuff like that.
maybe
So
that's
like
my fault because it was I should have came in here with less expectations of having I I think I'm getting to the point where I like moral battles. Like I like kind of like not a Death Note sense, maybe a little more action than a decent more action than Death Note, but with maybe the same type of philosophies. Probably why I love One Piece so much.
you'll definitely get those moral battles or something like that sooner or
So
later. But like they're just it just I noticed that they're skipping certain parts, and I kind of don't like that because maybe they did that on purpose. Well, obviously they did it on purpose, but I don't know why or what they were trying to achieve with that. Because if they really did start it off with the same start as the webtoon, then everyone would probably have a better connection with the character.
honestly, this was crazy at the time. I was going around telling everybody personally thought Rent a Girlfriend was better than God of High School because at least I remember the people's names. Like it has nowhere near the action. It is no action whatsoever. But one
Yeah,
I thought was more entertaining. It's something I can relate. This is an anime you can't not personally relate to, but it's like it's just something where it's like cool, I guess. And I was just like, bro, I know I'm crazy, just watch it. And I actually had some people agree with me. Some people said I was stupid and didn't know nothing, but hey, you know.
yeah. I was about to say, I, the only webtoon show I could probably say Crunchyroll did good with is Noblesse,
Yeah, Novus is pretty good. Novus is pretty good.
and I'm glad they did Noblesse correct. Noblesse was actually what I read way before Tower of God, God of High School. It was. I still remember waiting for chapters to come out and stuff like that. It was good.
Yeah,
And you
Novus
can
is pretty good.
you can honestly love each and every character in that show.
Yeah, I like Novus. For my second one, this is kind of it's gonna be probably hit some people different. I really think it's gonna hit some. A silent movie. Listen, underwhelming. I thought this was a really pretty good show. I mean, movie. My bad, movie. It was a
Mm.
good movie, even though it was like 3 hours, 30 minutes long. I it was under. I thought it was gonna be something different. It was about her getting bullied, and it was just
Wait, what's it
like
called?
a silent movie. It's on Netflix. You should watch. I think you should watch it. I think you'll probably like it. It's about this girl who gets bullied, and then he ends up getting bullied in high school. And it was like it was cool, but it was just I thought it was something different. But it's a really good anime movie. But I would
Gotcha.
recommend anybody watch it. But it was just I thought it was gonna be something different. So like I said, underwhelming doesn't mean I always had a problem with it. It's just I thought it was gonna be something different. And I'll watch all 3 hours of it, of course. But it was just it was about her getting bullied. I thought it was gonna have more like a little, spirit type of thing going on, or maybe something about how like she's deaf. Well, she is deaf. I'm tripping. She is about this girl who is deaf and she gets bullied for being deaf
Yeah.
by this dude. And then you learn more. It's a lot
So
of character development, but I just thought it was gonna be something different. So but it was really good for what it was. For my next
anime?
one, yes, it's an anime. It's called a silent voice. A silent voice. My bad.
Oh, I saw this on Netflix. I didn't watch it, but I saw it up there. I didn't know what it was about.
Watch it.
Oh,
Watch it. It's pretty good. It's cute. It's a cute little movie. I watch. It's just really long.
all right. I'll give it a shot.
I mean, yeah. So it's really good. I'm surprised they didn't try to milk it and make a show out of it on the low. My next one, the Naruto War arc, man, bruh. And I tell you, if that's not one of the most dragged out anime arcs of all time, like now this is where I'm getting to the arcs. Like this is a very underwhelming arc. As it's being my first anime I'm watching, I don't really know what fillers are yet. I don't understand why we have episodes where they're so boring. So I'm watching every episode boring. Like it's just so many stretched out characters, so many characters we didn't even need. Like the characters that got reincarnated, we just didn't care. Like it was too much it was too much. It should have been quality over quantity because we're getting too much and we don't even really care about it at that point. I low-key don't care about Choji and the Sand Village battling the Rize the whatever Garo's father. I don't care. I really don't care. I
Yeah.
would love to see Jirai get reincarnated. I would love to see more Itachi. I would love to see whomever. I feel like the reincarnation thing that really pulled it. The Madara was great. Madara was great. The way it ended was terrible. Kaguya sucks. Black Zetsu sucked. Like it was too dragged. Like I felt like from part one of Naruto to Port of War, that anime was probably I probably have it like what A plus A. So it was a really good show. No rankings, just a really good show. But then the war, it just started. Like 300, 200 to 300 episodes of unnecessarily bull crap. Like it was just filler, like unnecessary fillers, unnecessary fights, too much talking. Like
Yeah.
I remember one episode, they were like this blew my mind. They literally was just talking for 24 minutes or 22 minutes. So it was just like, you know, I feel like a lot of people they probably lost a lot of Naruto fans that were watching it like at that time, like because I would have hated to have to watch it like real time. Like I'm waiting for episode week to week. Like imagine us waiting for a Noblest episode week to week, and it's just them talking for like 2 straight months.
Oh no.
Because I think the war arc was like a few years, like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, almost every anime YouTuber has made a video on what they would have done or what they should have done. So I don't really want to go too deep into it. And then for my last one, it's another arc from Bleach. It's called the Full Bringing arc. It's after I mean, we talked about it. It's after Aizen's defeat or whatever, who's just the main like villain, and it's just it sucked because Ichigo is going through like I don't want to spoil it because you say you might watch it. So he's going through something like going through like a battle within himself because something traumatic happened to him, and it's just like the way it was set up, the way it ended, the idea of it was kind of bull. It was just too many plot holes that didn't make sense. The power scaling is always a little janky and
Yeah.
weird.
Want his dad a Soul Reaper?
Mm-hmm.
That's all I know.
Yeah. So the power scaling is weird. The way it ended was kind of cute, I guess, or cool because it was like I don't know, it ended really good, but it was just like it really lost my interest. Like I think I only watched 3 episodes. I watched 3 episodes of that arc, and I watched the last 2 episodes, and then I just dropped it because I was just done because I was like, y'all did me so wrong. I watched almost 100 episodes of filler just to get this lame arc. Now I'm not gonna lie, the animation was really great, the art style was really great, but it was just like it had another Naruto problem. Too many characters we don't care about and not that much time. So yeah, that was a really underwhelming arc for me.
Would you?
So,
Are you gonna continue it when like the whole 1,000-year?
yeah, when it comes back, yeah, because that the arc has been finished and the main evil dude is no longer going to be a part of that because whatever.
Yeah, because I was about to say that's who they use for the Jump Force. Jump Force, right? They use him from that arc, right? That 3,000.
No. You're talking about Aizen. Aizen's still alive.
No. I'm talking about Ichigo from and
Yeah,
on Jump Force.
That's 1,000 year. That's his outfit or whatever.
Okay.
That's kind of crazy how the Kubo Studios did that, and they didn't confirm Bleach coming back till literally this year, like the spring of this year, like April 2020 type of thing,
Yeah.
or May 2020. So I was like, I guess maybe it's always been in the plan.
Then I should probably get to Bleach since I'm taking a break from One Piece right now.
Why are you taking too long?
Not really too long. It's just I'm probably I'm at the start of some filler. I could probably just skip it because I already know where it ends. Because it's literally the last few episodes of the season, and I can just get right into the Dressrosa arc.
The second part of Dressrosa.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, is Punk Hazard part of that arc?
Yes.
That's crazy. Because I was like the second part. I'm like, Because I'm about to say this whole arc he's been mentioned in the like he started being mentioned like halfway in the middle. At first they were calling him by his alias, so I didn't know who they were talking about until they said it.
Well, yeah. Maybe we can do Bleach for our podcast after we're finished with Death. I don't know. Bleach is really long. We're definitely to skip filler, so we do that.
Yeah.
So,
I'll start watching it soon, probably.
But other than that, I think we're done here. We got nothing else to say. Like I always say, like, comment, and subscribe. Turn your notification bell on so you get notified for every podcast. Go follow my Instagram, Chris_23. Go follow our anime page at anime_gensho, where you learn about more of our personal side, polls, questions. We post clips of the episode, DMs for collabs, anything open. Tell me stuff. Tell me how you go.
Follow, like, and support. As Chris was saying, I am about to post some new pictures I did for a motorcycle club. Uh, when they hit me back and tell me which pictures they want edited, I'll post those, the edited ones, and probably some raw ones. But yeah, just if you can, like those, go follow them, support what they do. They do they do they do that clothing drive. They did a clothing drive for the homeless, and they helped feed them as well. They do that once every year. So
That's lovely. That's
support
lovely.
them, or you know,
Yeah. So everybody, y'all stay safe, stay masked up, stay reaching for your dreams. Like I said, I always thank everybody, for supporting us and stay safe, man. Stay masked up. Peace.
peace.